Hi Taurus, this is Lost Twin Tarot. My name is Colette if you've never viewed me before. Taurus, this is your weekly reading for May the 6th through the 12th. This is a general reading for placement Sun, Moon, and Rising. Just take the pieces that resonate, Taurus, and leave the rest. Taurus, I took a break for a little bit, so that's why I haven't had some readings up. I've had some scheduling conflicts in my household. I have 5 children. It's been really busy, and I have some medical issues as well. I don't talk about it too frequently on here, but it's just been a little bit exhausting and crazy. I did the readings for last week, and I felt like I was a little bit lethargic and not myself in them. And I went to go upload them, and they had no sound. So I guess they just weren't meant to go up. So anyway, when I was meditating on your cards, Taurus, for this week, I feel like you could be maybe feeling, or possibly that week, you might be feeling a little bit disappointed about something, maybe in the recent past, about an ending, possibly with a job or a person. It could be with a job or a boss, or like a father figure, or someone who's like a father figure, maybe even like a partner who kind of took on the role of a protector or father-like figure for some of you. But I feel like you are on this new journey. The Ten of Swords and the Ace of Swords wanted to come out. I feel like you're confident though, because you're on your own new journey and you're doing well with it, and you're seeing progress being made. So even though you're feeling a little bit disappointed, you're able to grieve in a way and still focus on what you're doing well and what you're doing in your own life independently. What makes you what makes you special. So let's see what we have coming in for you, Taurus. Taurus. Sometimes it comes out Taurus, sometimes it's Taurus. I don't know why. You have the Magician, the Empress, the Ten of Wands, the Nine of Pentacles, the Queen of Pentacles, and the Four of Cups. You have the Seven of Swords on the bottom. You have the Eight of Swords on the bottom. So with the Magician, you have the Six of Wands. With the Empress, you have the Four of Wands. With the Ten of Wands, you have the Five of Pentacles. With the Nine of Pentacles, you have the Page of Cups. With the Queen of Pentacles, you have the Two of Wands. And with the Four of Cups, you have the Devil. Okay, so let's get into this, Taurus. So you have the Magician and the Six of Wands. And I feel like that's really, this is a really good read so far. The Magician is all about manifesting what you want to bring in. And I feel like that's exactly what you have been trying to do. You've been trying to pull in the things that you want. And sometimes we really don't know what we want, or they seem like they're just too far out of reach. But the Magician uses all the tools. He has all the tools that he uses all those tools. And that's what you've been doing, Taurus. You've been using all the tools. Maybe you feel like you haven't been in the past, but lately you've been using all those. And because you've been using everything at your disposal, now you've been able to create this victory with the Six of Wands. And I think you've been getting a lot of attention, and people are noticing you a lot more for the positive things that you've been doing. Maybe you've gotten negative attention in the past for different things, And now I picked that up in your past readings, like maybe you've had a rough past and maybe you felt like you were judged in a way, but now people are really saying really positive things about you and it feels good to you. That's why you're getting this confidence. I'm sorry, my table is not, it doesn't want to cooperate. It rattles all around. Next, you have the Empress and the Four of Wands. And this is your energy as well, Taurus. This is all about abundance. This is growth. This is you looking very attractive. This is attention on you. And you are just blossoming at this time. The Four of Wands is all about a happy home. This is all about a mothering, nurturing. It is Mother's Day this week, so you could be possibly maybe going to see your mother, or maybe you are entertaining, or you're having children possibly coming to your home. So it could be something like that. Take it how it resonates. But you could be receiving a lot of attention because of that. Of course, you could be receiving attention for that. Maybe you're getting a lot more praise than usual. Next, you have the Ten of Wands and the Five of Pentacles. And the Ten of Wands is all about that laying those heavy burdens down that have weighed on you. And with the Five of Pentacles, it's definitely, connected to that. Maybe you haven't had the financial resources that you've always wanted in a long time. The Ten of Wands is about laying those burdens down, but then there's a harvest afterwards. So you could be carrying all these burdens and things on you, but it's to say that you're not walking away empty-handed. This doesn't have to be financial either. It can be that feeling of being left out in the cold as well, feeling abandoned. The Five of Pentacles is also about not really telling anybody about this. You keep it to yourself. It's about not really drawing that attention to your misfortunes. And that in itself can be a burden, keeping things like that to yourself, where you want to talk about it or where you want to receive support for it. And sometimes you can't because you don't have support. It's not available to you. And you just have to do things by yourself. Next, you have the Nine of Pentacles and the Page of Cups. The Nine of Pentacles, you have the Five, and then you go to the Nine of Pentacles. I think you could be going to the Nine of Pentacles possibly through your job or maybe a side project or whatever this is for you. That lobster there he has that paintbrush and that cup. Maybe you're doing some projects on the side and you're receiving some more money. Maybe you're doing something in the creative type of field, whatever that is for you, but you're getting really inspired by it, and that's why you're feeling more confident. But it's taken a long time. The Nine of Pentacles is all about something that takes a long time. So this isn't something where you just got this job or this lifestyle or whatever this is for you or this project and or this house or whatever, and it came together overnight. This took a long time, and you should be proud of what you've been doing. Next, you have the Queen of Pentacles and the Two of Wands. The Queen of Pentacles is another card of resources. It's about her nurturing not only herself but those around her. I sometimes associate this with a mothering card as well. So you could definitely be doing something for Mother's Day. You could be going to see your mother, or you could be having your children come to see you. Take it how it resonates. It's not going to resonate for everybody. You could be traveling for that with the Two of Wands. The Two of Wands can represent travel. Maybe you haven't seen your mother in a while. But she's focused on that pentacle, and she's focused on being resourceful in situations. Maybe you are a resourceful mother in situations. Maybe your own mother was resourceful, where things were always tight when you grew up, or maybe things are always tight in your household, but you never let your kids know that type of thing. It always, they always have sh- good shoes and nice toys and things like that, or maybe that's what you had, but you never draw attention to it. Next, you have the Four of Cups and the Devil. The Four of Cups is all about an offer. Sometimes it could be about an offer. He has that cup that's out there, holding that out for him, and you could be receiving some type of offer. This could be something possibly negative with that Devil card. You could be dealing with a Capricorn. Somebody could be approaching you with something that is a negative or a toxic type of situation, or that could lead you to a shadow type self of yours. Or maybe you are a little bit hesitant about it because you have those three cups, he has those three cups in front of him, and he's like, well, is this going to be like those three cups before me? And maybe it could be like those three cups before, and things could be possibly going really well for you right now, Taurus. And then you're like, well, I don't want to mess things up if I go down this path of this devil again. Or maybe this is a really good offering, and you're just thinking it could be like these past three cups that were like this devil. Take it how it resonates is going to be different for all of you. It really all depends on your situations and what kind of energies that you're working with. And if you're in a mindset of that, or if somebody's approaching you in a dark manner, I should say. What do we have for Taurus for the Six of Wands and the Magician? We have the Knight of Pentacles. You have the Ace of Wands on the bottom. The Knight of Pentacles is all about that. He is a slow moving knight, but he does get the job done. And that's really what I was saying. He's that slow moving knight, but he does get the job done well and accurately and safely. And the Magician, maybe you have been trying to manifest these things in the past and you haven't been able to pull them in. But maybe it's because you weren't using all your tools at your disposal, like the Magician. And now you finally have learned. Take it how it resonates, but it's taking you a long time. And the Knight of Pentacles is a card that takes a long time. He's a slow moving knight. You have the Magician and the Knight of Pentacles is Virgo energy, so maybe you have some Virgo in your chart, or maybe you're dealing with a Virgo as well. What's the Four of Wands and the Empress? Two wanted to come out there. You have the Ace of Wands and the Eight of Cups. The Nine of Wands is on the bottom there. The Empress and the Four of Wands, you have the Eight of Cups and the Ace of Wands. And exactly, you're walking away from something that doesn't serve you anymore, and you're excited about this brand new lifestyle that you're in. The Empress, you're in this glow up. The Four of Wands, you're in this happy home. You could definitely be celebrating, possibly maybe there's news of a pregnancy or something like that. I feel like you would already know before this reading. There definitely could be a celebration. Maybe you're going to be announcing that you're having a baby, or you hear somebody's having a baby, or there could be a baby shower coming. Take it how it resonates for you. Or maybe you're thinking you want to have another baby for those of you who are attached. Or even if you're not attached, you're thinking about eventually you want to have children. But that Eight of Cups just could have started, something like that could have got stirred up around that time of that April 8th eclipse. But the Five of Pentacles and the Ten of Wands, you have the Magician on the bottom and you have the Queen of Wands. And another card of pulling in something that you want, manifesting something you want. And you're laying down those burdens with that Ten of Wands. And it's because you're doing so confidently. I feel like this is something you are being brave, you're being assertive, you're being bold. And maybe this is something you haven't done in a long time, but you're headed towards what you want. She has that star in her hand, she has her scepter. So you're headed towards that happiness. Next, you have with the Page of Cups and the Nine of Pentacles, you have the Fool and you have the Temperance card. And like I was saying, the Fool is all about that taking a leap of faith. You might have already have done this to feel inspired or get inspired, and you're achieving this balance with that Temperance card on the bottom. This leap of faith is also something with that Fool card that you're being more carefree about. This Fool card is also, it's got pearls on it. It's got all these, she's got pearls. It's a flamingo. She just looks very like fun and jazzy. And I feel like that's how exactly like how you're feeling right now. When something is kind of there or doesn't work out, you're maybe letting it, you're more willing to welcome in a new situation. Taurus, we just had a schedule change in our house and I have my little kids and they'll come in and I just keep getting, it's so hard to film now. It's crazy. My one little kid just asked me if she could have a snack, and I really have no. She does it on purpose because she knows I have no choice but to say yes during this, so she takes advantage of it. With the Queen of Pentacles and the Two of Wands, you have the Ace of Cups on the bottom, and you have the Three of Swords. And the Three of Swords is all about that grieving, but I feel like you are letting this grieving go, this past grieving. Like I said when I was meditating on your cards, this could be a past disappointment. Maybe this is something you were a grieving that could have gotten to you, but now you're more welcoming in. This Ace of Cups, you're more focused on your own happiness or welcoming new love or just being open to love in general from all areas, not just partners, but family, from friends, from even just strangers. You're just being more open to it. Maybe you're becoming more nurturing, like that Queen of Pentacles, more nurturing not just to other people, but to yourself as well. You're letting yourself go with more grace, giving yourself more grace. And lastly, with the Four of Cups and the Devil, you have the Four of Swords on the bottom and you have the Eight of Wands. And what that's telling me is that you're receiving some good news. This offer that's coming in for you is something that is good, it's something that's good news that's coming in. The Eight of Wands is good news. It's something that is going to make you feel at ease. It could be coming from a Capricorn from some of you, or you could be dealing with a Capricorn. But if you're feeling like you are having some apathy or some negative thoughts with that Four of Cups, where you may think, oh, it's going to be like this time before, try to think about all this good that has been happening for you. And I know it's not going to resonate for everyone, but those for who it is resonating for, think about the good that has been happening for you, or the good things that you've been allowing to come in, because a good a good opportunity is coming in. It's going to really make you feel at peace as well. So I like this reading for you, Taurus. It looks really good. It looks like you're really allowing things to grow. Things have been maybe on the slow side in the past, but it really looks like things are really taking off for you. And yeah, I think it looks really good. So thank you so much for viewing me today. I'm going to leave it there for you. If you like this reading, please like, share, and subscribe. I would really appreciate it. Until then, definitely enjoy your week, and I hope to see you at the next read. Thanks. Bye.